Hi, welcome to Critical Recap. I'm Dani Carr, and I'm here to catch you up on the latest episode of Critical Role. Here's what happened on episode 15, Where the River Goes. The Mighty Nine head down an underground river in search of an abandoned research facility that the gentleman has asked them to investigate. As Jester and Yasha row the two little boats, the party is attacked by several dark mantles, these strange octopus and manta ray-like monstrosities. They're able to fight them off, having to once again contend with magical darkness, and are able to avoid more encounters along the river due to Yasha and Jester's evasive rowing. Caleb casts detect magic as they travel down the river, finding a magical presence behind a caved-in wall. They make it inside, discovering a large spiral staircase. They head down the staircase first, where there's a long hallway at the bottom. Knot and Frumpkin investigate the hallway for traps, and poor Knot has a bit of difficulty. She manages to disarm one trap among the pressure plates, but the others continue to reset. The party comes down the hall anyway, managing to make it through relatively unscathed.
All these traps are different. I wish they would just stick with the rope across the hallway
and then
trap.
the log coming down.
Yeah, that's the one I know. That's a tried and true classic.
They find a large octagonal chamber with no exit and an extremely tall ceiling. There are symbols carved onto a triangular platform on the floor and symbols painted on the ceiling. The symbols each represent an individual school of magic.
And these are not classically used. They're improvised interpretations or specific retoolings of the symbols that mean each of the 8 schools of magic.
The group heads back to the spiral staircase, going up and finding a large chamber at the top that is partially caved in on one side. Ford finds a metal rod that may help with the platform, and the party finds strange urns filled with ashes. As they investigate, will-o-wisps begin descending from the ceiling. The wisps prove tricky due to being small and swift, but the party figures out that destroying the urns destroys the wisps. Once they're rid of this foe, they investigate the bottom of the urns more closely, finding the 8 arcane symbols carved into the bottom. Ford triggers a trap, sending him plunging into the darkness, but Knot casts Featherfall in the most MVP move of the night.
That's an 8.
As he falls, I throw a piece of feather and I cast Featherfall on him.
They're able to get Ford out of the creepy, gross dead body chamber that he fell into and head back down to the bottom level, placing the rod in the hole in the platform. It locks into place, and they begin experimenting with how to move the platform. Jester casts Toll the Dead on one of the bowls, and the magic is absorbed into the rod. This causes an opening in the ceiling, and a freaking gelatinous cube falls down. Caleb manages to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp as the party fights the cube, severely limiting its abilities. It does manage to knock out Jester and engulf Frumpkin before Yasha finally kills it.
Oh, Oscar.
Ford.
Thank you for saving me.
It's Ford.
Sorry, I mean Ford.
Yeah. You right?
Yes.
Okay, get on. Come on.
They carry the bowls out of the room, burning them to illuminate the carved runes. They reveal the spells needed: Transmutation, Illusion, and Enchantment. Knot will cast Illusion, Caleb Transmutation, and Jester Enchantment. The 3 cast upon the rod at the same time, and a false wall comes down, revealing another room. Inside is a strange chamber with a broken teleportation circle in the middle. There are 3 smaller chambers containing cages and more ash-filled urns. Jester and Knot find an ornate sword overhanging a bookshelf, and Caleb finds a book of notes written in Draconic by someone named Sif Duthar. It is an incredibly old book, speaking of the betrayer gods, their former city that is now located in Jorhas, and terrible experiments in the facility that bind spirits to ash. It also talks of he who tunnels beneath the world and a bounty hunter before dissolving into mad ramblings. As the Mighty Nine discuss the book, the room becomes cold and a tattered, shadowy figure appears over the teleportation circle.
As the face is visible, you see this ghastly, flesh stretched against a skull, but still made of dark gray matter that begins to shift and move with the shadows around it. The voice kind of...
No secrets are yours.
And that is it for episode 15 of Critical Role. Catch episode 16 tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific on Geek and Sundry's Twitch or YouTube or on ProjectAlpha.com.